Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. So in today's video I want to continue the series of the beginners makeup tutorial that I have done so far. So in this video I'll be showing you how you can apply foundation, so what tools should you be using, how to apply foundation nice and even to give you that nice flawless look with no effort. So in this video then I'll be showing you the tools that I'll be using, and I'll be using a beauty sponge, a more dense kind of foundation brush, and also a flat brush, so foundation brush. And so one of the questions I've been most asked when I was working on beauty counters was, should you be wearing your foundation with your hands? Now, it's not correct to. Why? Because if you apply foundation with your hands, you're going to get uneven results, and that's the last thing, to be honest, that you want to have, isn't it, when after you apply the foundation. So, and also the other thing as well that you need to, obviously, it's gonna do when you apply your foundation with your hands, you're gonna get most product on your hand, and therefore it's not gonna transfer onto your face. So, or you will end up putting too much product on your face, and therefore it's just not gonna, it's not going to be good. You're not going to achieve that nice look. So there are obviously these tools here that I'll be showing you with the demonstration how I apply my foundation, to show you really how you can get the best results using these ones. Obviously I have used these three tools because obviously I love them and I use them on my regular basis, and it's just the basics ones that I think will be really good for you when you're starting off. But there are so many on the market, so you will find so many foundation brushes, and therefore you might think, oh my god, there's so much foundation brushes or beauty sponges, I don't know where to start. So I'm just giving you a guide in this video for you to then find out which one you like the most to use and which one you find easier. So basically, yeah, I'm gonna put my foundation on my, I like to put my foundation on the back of my hand. I'm used to it because I've been doing it when I was doing makeup on beauty counters, and I was doing makeup on clients. Obviously I do sanitize my hands first, and then I just put my foundation. I just feel like I have more control. Now, beauty blender or beauty sponge, like I have one, you to get the most effective result would be to just have it damp. So my one is damp, and basically what I do is I just literally go in like this. Let me see. And I just start applying it onto my face. So I always like to start on this area of my face. So I'm going to do one side with my sponge, so beauty sponge, and then I'll do the other side of the face with my foundation brushes. So I'll show you how they both work, and also be going through the benefits at the end of the little demo, so that you can get a really good feel of what they all do, and you can then decide really whether you like which one you find you're gonna find most easy to use, or So what I really like about this beauty sponge is that it's got this shape, which is really ideal to just go under the eye area. So if whether you have already done your eyeshadow or eye makeup, and you just don't want it to get ruined and everything, it's so good and so easy. As you can see, I have pretty much done all there. So I like to concentrate here, and then I work my way. I do this other side of my face, then I go down onto my neck, and then lastly I go on the top of on the forehead, on there. And yeah, like I said, even like near eyebrows, if you already did your eyebrows, obviously. So it's very good for that purpose. It's very nice, and you have really good control of this, when you're using a sponge, and you can really press it on the skin. Do not swipe, because if you swipe, then you're gonna get product is going to move all onto one side, and you're not going to get an even result. So if you dab like I'm doing, then you're going to get the best coverage on everywhere, and also a really nice and flawless result. And and that's really what you want. So, okay. And yeah, so I'm just going to put a bit more of my foundation onto there, and I'm just going to really dab, and yeah, there. Yeah, so like I said, it's very ideal with this. Not all of the beauty sponges have this, you know, this shape here, but it's really good that this does, because you can really get a good, you know, yeah. So there we go. So as you can see, you can get really nice coverage. You can build it up if you want to. You know, it's not, yeah, it's really easy because you have control when you're obviously, you know, applying it onto your face. And so then now I'm going to show you how you can use a flat brush, a flat foundation brush. Again, I've popped some of the foundation on my hand, and I'm just going to pick it up with my brush. As you can see, this brush is a flat brush, so it picks a lot of product up. As you can see, wow, there, yeah. So with this brush, simply you just, you know, you just do this. Always like try and concentrate it around, you know, this side of the face first, and you just blend it out. You know, don't swipe, try and just like, you know, just go in these kind of either down more if you know, like that down, or just go like this if you are starting off with the side and like this. So just, and this is really, really good for that purpose. I mean, flat foundation brushes pick up a lot of product, so if you really want to go for a, you know, a not a full coverage effect, then definitely maybe, you know, avoid a flat brush, because it does pick it, or be careful when it, you know, it picks up the product, because it does pick a lot of product up. The other brush that I've always wanted to show you as well, which I use, is the M439, and it's this one, and it's very dense as bristles, but it's really, really good for buffing and from blending the foundation out. So I'm going to do the rest of the face with this one. And literally with this one, to be honest, but this one is really, really good, and it's really quick as well. You just, with this kind of shape of foundation brush, you just want to dab. So you can, you know, just do this and just literally just dab. Or you can just go like this, but I find it easier than it's more flawless if it, you know, if I go in and if I just do this. So I'm just gonna put a bit more product, and this is really nice to give you that nice flawless effect, you know, and it's just really, really good for that kind of purpose. So I am kind of, this again as well, I would advise you to just sorry, I wouldn't advise you to you know, to just swipe. I mean, if you're doing it in this kind of motion, yeah, but like it's the best results you're gonna get if you just dab it onto the skin. And okay, so also on this bit as well, I'm just gonna go and just do this on the top. Also, you want to be careful if you already have done your eyebrows, obviously prior to the foundation. And also my other tip to you also would be, try not to swipe under the eye area, because it's very sensitive and obviously delicate. I will go a bit more into depth with another tutorial, just obviously, so going a bit more into depth, concentrating on this area here and why it's so delicate. But do not for any circumstances, whether using a sponge or whether you're using any sort of tools under the eye, swipe. So just take care of, obviously, you know, of when you're using that. So yeah, so very easy, very quick. You don't really have to spend ages you know, using applying your foundation, and you're going to get so flawless results. So I'm just going to do the here there as well, because And just gonna do my other bit here just to blend it all in, the sides where I haven't done, and just on this side of the nose as well. And okay, that's fine. Yep, brilliant. Yeah, so as you can see, it's very, you know, very flawless, very nice and blended. It's just you can't really see any streaks or anything, you know, that is just not, you know, not working or anything. So it's really, really good. Very effort free, I would say. It's not hard to, you know, it's not hard to use any of these products. They're so easy to use. It also really depends on what kind of coverage, or, you know, what kind of end result you want to achieve. So whether you want to have a really full coverage effect, so then you can use, you know, a flat brush which picks up a lot of product, or whether you know, obviously you want to have a really nice airbrushed look and then, you know, very flawless, and you can use this. But then again, it's preferences, you know, you can use this dense with the bristles denser brush, or whether you just find it easy to just have something that you can have more control with the grip and just buffing it onto the skin, just dabbing it onto the skin like this, then like a, you know, a beauty sponge. This is really up to you, to be honest. I mean, everyone's different, everyone's got their favorites, you know, favorite tools to use and everything. So my tips to you would be, like I said earlier, with the beauty sponge, make sure you always wet it first. It doesn't, obviously not soaking wet, but just damp, so then when you go and use it, it's so much easier to maneuver, so easier, and the product is not going to sink into your sponge, but it's just actually going to you know, it's going to be on your face, because obviously when you apply it, you don't want the product to sink in your sponge. So, or, you know, so basically, yeah, that's my tip, you know, my tips to you. And so basically, I just want to obviously know, you know, I want to know what your thoughts are. I'd really love to know, you know, what kind of products you enjoyed me using. So sorry, not products, but tools you enjoyed me using today. Whether you enjoyed more the, you know, the beauty sponge, whether you enjoyed more the foundation brush, the M439, or the flat brush. Let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know if you're already using it, something, what, you know, what is your favorite, you know, and things like that. But always, like, a very good tip to you always would be as well, when you're applying foundation, always just do it in sections. So just start off this side of the face here, and then you just move on to anything else. So it could be the, you know, the down part of the face, like where your jawline is, and then going down to your chin, and also then your forehead, and then you can, you know, obviously then do your nose and your forehead. It's really preferences, whichever you want to do first. But for me, for me, it would be best, I think, for you to, so as a suggestion, to just, you know, go and concentrate on this area like I did, because it's going to be so much quicker, easier, and you're not going to miss any part of the face as well, because that's very important when you're applying foundation. It doesn't matter what you're using, whether it's a beauty sponge, or whether it's a foundation brush, a flat brush, foundation brush, whichever brush you're using, or whichever, you know, tools you're using to apply foundation, you want to be able to have a flawless effect. So you want to be able to cover the whole face without leaving any sides that haven't been covered. So, because that's really, really important. And yeah, so like I said, again, it's up to preferences. I hope this video was helpful for you. You know, please let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know if there's anything in particular that you'd like me to cover, you know, in this videos. And also I'll be doing, so I will be doing a story on my Instagram page. So my, you know, Instagram account. So I'll be doing that just to kind of find out what your, you know, what the most, you know, used or liked to makeup, you know, so foundation tool. And yeah, so I've been doing that just to find out what your thoughts are and things. So please stay tuned for that. And also, obviously, you know, take a chance on going there and just having a look, obviously at the story and also my account, and please follow me on there as well, so on my Instagram account. And yeah, so I think obviously this is it for me today. So I have covered everything that that I think would be very beneficial to you, you know, for applying foundation. And let me know if any of these, you know, tips and things you have been put into practice and if they actually have helped you. And yeah, just let me know what your thoughts are. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And thank you so much for watching, guys. And you know, if you like this video, then please give it a thumbs up. If you please also want to follow me, so to subscribe to my channel, and please follow me on my social media. I'm on Instagram and Facebook. Thank you so much for watching, guys. You take care. Bye.